This isn't going to be an easy talk. So, guys, we need to discuss this situation that went on here in New York City. I know a lot of you don't know, and some of you do. Now, the situation I'm talking about is a girl who was violated, a 13-year-old girl who was violated by an illegal immigrant from Venezuela. Now, this is the guy that did it to her. I don't know his name. I don't care to know his name. But, of course, like anything else in life, when you allow people to come across, or rather just scuff the lines of justice, bad things start to happen. This guy came across the border illegally into this country. The border's wide open, and more people like this are coming across. This guy portrays the ultimate act on a 13-year-old girl by violating her the worst way you can think of. What made matters worse on two fronts is, one, he records himself violating this girl. That's one. Two, he ties up her friend, another boy, so that he can watch him violating his friend. The citizens in the area, if you will, ran after this guy, found him, and handed him over to the cops. Big problem number one. Because what I'm about to say is probably going to get me some kind of trouble. So be it. I would have caught the guy. I would have called her father. We would not have made it known that he was got. He was detained. We would not have said anything. We would have detained him. I would have found the girl's father. Come hella high water, I would have found him. And then I would have told the guy, hey, listen, we can handle this two ways. We can handle it our way, or we can handle it the city's way. Hoping he picks the first option. And then we go to work. Simple. We would have made this man an example of not coming here and not doing this shit. Because what's going to happen to this guy is he's probably going to do jail time, without a doubt. He's arrested as we speak. He's going to trial. He's not going to get deported, so he's not going to get the easier path. But he's going to stay here now and be fed 3 meals a day. Now, some people are like, when he goes to jail, they're going to nothing. They're not going to do shit to him. People got to 86 that idea that something's going to happen to him in jail. Because with guys like that, they put them in a special unit. They separate them from the population. So he's not going to get his dues. I know a lot of you people seem to think, oh, they're going to do and have fun with him anally. No, it's not going to happen. They're not going to have anal fun with this guy. He's going to be put in a special unit. Now, if they screw up the paperwork and he ends up in Gen Pop, so be it. Then it's on. Then they're going to have fun with him and all of his holes, maybe even his eyes. My point, guys, is that these things happen because President Biden allowed it to happen. When I had this discussion last night with my mother, I was like, because of Biden, this is happening. Because of Biden, that little girl was raped. That little girl was violated because they refused to do anything about the border, because the Democrats sit there and go, everybody deserves a chance. Like it's a sound of fucking music and we're on a hill and we're accepting everybody all of a sudden. What the fuck is that? It's not that. It's these people being either A, lazy, or just simply evil. Lazy is an easy excuse. Evil makes more sense, because the things that are going on with the borders being wide open and them allowing a lot of Americans to get killed and or raped because they left that border open. There is something amiss going on when you are watching these women. I know how many has been so far? 5 women who've been offed by an illegal immigrant. This female here, that was the more recent case. Then there was another one where there was a lady gone for a jog and then she never came back. I think that was out west somewhere. And they found out it was an illegal immigrant that killed her. Then you got this case here in New York City, which is the big to-do right now. We have to make sure that these guys don't do this anymore, and we have to handle it ourselves, not the cops. People are like, oh, they did the right thing by handing them over. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Because that guy who had the boar's head on his chest, I think that's a gang affiliation of some kind. He hasn't admitted to it yet, but I think it's a gang affiliated tattoo. If we allow these Venezuelan gangs and MS-13 to keep doing what they're doing, guys, they're going to get out of control. They're already out of control, sorry. But they're going to get worse. Then they're going to think that they can rape whoever they want. They can have and violate whoever they want. We have to start hitting these people back, meeting them at their homes, and going to war with them. That means getting 5-6 of your best dudes and going to war with these guys. Whatever, by any means necessary, as Malcolm X would have said, by any means necessary, we have to start going after these guys. We have to start making their lives super hard. Destroy their drug flow, their drug highway, their prostitution rings. Make it hard for them. Don't let the cops step in, because the cops are just going to put cuffs on them and put them in jail. And then they're going to get released. We have to make and start making the ultimate sacrifice with these guys. We have to start making it hard for them. We have to start making it so that they're never found. Putting them somewhere where nobody will smell them. Poetry by DMX. This is the things, and these are the things that need to start being done. Because if this doesn't go check, guys, they know what's going to happen to them. They're going to get arrested, they're going to get 3 meals, and they're going to go to jail for a long time. But that doesn't mean anything if there are gangs in jails that protect them and continue their lifestyle in jail, or the limited lifestyle in jail. If he is gang affiliated, guys, nothing's going to happen to him, even if he makes Gen Pop. There were 2 kids that did this on Long Island, if I'm not mistaken. They violated 2 girls, and I think they killed one of them. And they're in jail. And they were smiling about it, because they know nothing's going to happen to them. But if we start making things happen to them, listen, if we have to sacrifice, myself included, my sanity to protect more kids, so be it. If we have to start doing things to them that is ungodly, then I'm willing to take that sacrifice and go to hell for it. Because something has to be done. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to resign it to the cops. Cops ain't going to do shit. But if you get guys who are on board with this, we'll make it happen. And we'll sacrifice maybe even our freedoms for it. Because it has to be done. They have to be taught a lesson. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.